Mabuhay grade 7 learners! In this video, we are going to talk about using in-depth reading to understand the text. Our reference is Module 1 of Quarter 4. Let's get started! Our big word of the day is upbeat. Upbeat is the synonym of happy. It means something or someone optimistic. Example, even though the flight was cancelled, Nora remained upbeat about the situation. Another example, the song was really upbeat and put us in a good mood. So that's the big word of the day. Use it in your own sentence and use it in your daily conversation so you will not forget. Can you do that? Good. Now let's have a brief introduction of the module. In this lesson, you will perceive literature as a guide in learning an individual's personality and how it also helps in recognizing other people's distinct traits and beliefs. This will be introduced through understanding detailed reading. So now let's talk about our topic, using in-depth reading to understand the text. Stories or literary pieces that show customs and traditions need close reading or in-depth reading to be fully comprehended. One thing to remember is that close reading requires careful gathering of data or observations and careful thinking about what these data add up to. Here are some ways to follow for close reading. First, read with a pencil or a pen in hand. Why should you do that? Because holding a pen or pencil in hand means that you are ready to take down or highlight important notes in the story. Second, look for patterns like contradictions and similarities that repeat in the text. Why? Because it is important to figure out the author's perspective by learning how the message of the story is being sent. Third, ask about the said notable patterns or topics. By asking or questioning the evident patterns in the text, you are letting your mind reflect on the meaning of what you have just read. Now let's have the activities. First activity. Before reading the text, let us identify the following important vocabulary. There are 4 boxes below containing 4 words each. Encircle or highlight the word that does not belong to the group. Now look at the first box. The choices are A. Robust, B. Strong, C. Sturdy, D. Weak. Now which word does not belong to the group? The answer is weak. Now let's go to the second box. A. Bends, B. Bows, C. Stands, D. Yields. Which word does not belong to the group? The answer is letter C. Stands. Third box. A. Cruel, B. Kindly, C. Relentless, D. Rude. The one that does not belong to the group is kindly. And the fourth box, the choices are A. Cooperate, B. Embrace, C. Protest, D. Welcome. The word that does not belong to the group is protest. Okay, so if you got perfect score, you are very good. The title of the selection in Module 1 of Quarter 4 is Pliant Like a Bamboo by I.V. Malyari. I stands for Ishmael, V for Villanueva, and so the complete name of the Filipino author is Ishmael Villanueva Malyari. Pliant means capable of plying or bending, readily yielding to force or pressure without breaking. So if you have observed the bamboo, then you will know that although there is a strong typhoon, okay, although there is a strong typhoon, it does not break or it is not uprooted because it bends, okay? It is yielding to the strong wind. It is yielding to the strong pressure of the wind, so it doesn't break. So are you like the bamboo? Okay, you can pause this video while reading the selection, and then afterwards we will move on to the next activity. Okay, for our next activity, write T if the statement is true or F if it is false. So based on what you have read in the selection. Okay, number 1, the Filipinos cannot be compared to anything. Is this what the author said about the Filipinos? The answer is F, false. Why? The Filipinos can be compared to some things. Okay, and the selection, the Filipinos are compared to bamboo. Number 2, the Filipinos bend and sway just like the bamboo when there are problems but remain standing after. Okay, did the author say this? The answer is true. You are correct if your answer is true. Number 3, the Filipinos are submissive but know when to act or fight. Did the author say this? The answer is true. Yes, the author said that Filipinos are submissive but know when to act or fight. Number 4, they never learned to fight for their freedom. Is this mentioned in the selection? The answer is false. Why? Because according to the author, the Filipinos have learned to fight for their freedom. They are dependent on other races. That's number 5. Is this true or false? Do the Filipinos depend on other races or on other nations? The answer is false. Of course not. We have our own freedom and we have our own country, so we do not depend on other countries. Number 6. The Filipinos were once ruled by foreign conquerors. Is this true or false? The answer is true. Okay, many years ago, the Filipinos were ruled by foreign conquerors like the Spaniards, the Japanese, and the Americans. Number 7, they are easily influenced by other people. Is this true or false? Are you easily influenced by other people? The answer is false. Of course not. Number 8, they are friendly and good communicators. Are the Filipinos friendly and good communicators? What did the author say? The answer is true. Number 9, they can easily adjust to their community and environment. Can you easily adjust to your community and environment, grade 7 learners? The answer is true. Number 10, the essay gave us the idea that the Filipino identity is the product of the influences of other races. Is this true or false? The answer is true. Next, let's talk about the character traits. Examples of character traits are cooperative, interesting, caring, attentive, engaged, polite, honest, supportive, responsible, respectful, helpful. Now you are going to read the excerpts from the story. What you're going to do is to identify the character trait that is denoted in each statement. The choices are friendly, good communicator, proud, flexible, humble, and strong. Number 1, the mango tree stood fast. It would not yield. So what do you think are the character traits that are denoted in this statement? The answer may be proud and strong. So if your answers are proud and strong, you are correct. Number 2, when finally the wind got tired of blowing, the bamboo tree still stood in all its beauty and grace. So what is the character trait of the bamboo tree in this statement? The bamboo tree is flexible and humble. Number 3, for the Filipino would welcome any kind of life that the gods would offer him. That is why he is contented and happy and at peace. So what is the character trait, or what are the character traits that this statement denotes? The answer is friendly or humble. Okay, so if your answer is friendly and humble, you are correct. Next, number 4, his voice is soft and he has the gift of language. So what do you think is a character trait that the Filipino possesses? The answer is good communicator. Number 5, the Filipino learned to bow his head low to cooperate with the Japanese. The answer is humble. But if your answer is flexible, it is also correct. Now let's have your assignment. Using the organizer, fill in the leaves with the Filipino traits based on the essay that you have read. So you are going to draw this organizer in a piece of paper, and then on the leaves you write the character traits of the Filipino based on what you have read in the essay. And then please submit your output or your finished work to your teacher via messenger.